It's like, what am I wearing if, should there, God forbid, be a fire where nobody dies, but I have to leave the house quickly and there's a whole fire truck out there? That's what I think about. I think about the firemen who are going to see me. Am I looking attractive to the firemen?
I think that's fair. You know, pride.
That's what my grandmother taught me.
Leah,
Yes,
welcome to the 6-Minute Marathon.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, here we go. What's the one word you were guilty of using too often?
The F word.
If you were given a day off from everything, what would you do with those 24 hours?
Literally nothing.
I'm starting to feel a connection with you. Do you make New Year's resolutions?
Say again?
Do you make New Year's resolutions?
I do not, because I break them. By the way, I don't even I don't even want them. I just feel like people impose them on me. Like on social media, like, oh, people are saying they're not going to drink. Oh, people are saying they're not going to eat. And, then I feel obligated. And I'm like, I don't want to do any of those things.
I agree.
Just stop doing any of those things, I should say.
Get rid of the New Year's resolutions altogether.
That's a good one.
Or any resolutions.
I agree.
This one is a window into your soul.
Okay.
What is the last thing you searched for on Google?
I have it on private. It won't even show me.
You don't even know what you last searched for on Google.
No, I actually do. I just don't remember exactly what it was. But I'm doing this new thing where I don't just spew out my own ideas. I started to actually look at the pros and cons of an issue, so that I'm not just looking at my side of the issue, because I have a letter that I'm writing to a bunch of my friends and family. But before I attack, I wanted to take a moment and go, wait, do I actually know the other side of this before I look for just my side? This is what I'm trying to adjust in this year is, we all think we're on the side of right? And in certain issues, we are. There is a difference between right and wrong. But I don't want to become the person that I despise, which is just spewing out incorrect and not factual information just because it makes my argument.
So you actually are doing research on Google. And I was hoping for some just light online shopping or stalking of an ex or something.
I'm tired of shopping, honestly. I'm tired of it. I mean, and by the way, I'm sure everybody has been dealing with this, but you buy something because it looks great, it comes up on your feed, then you get it, you're like, huh.
Not on me, it didn't look that way. Yeah, I know. Also, where do we have to go? Nowhere.
Right. What am I buying it for? Like, where am I going?
What question do you wish people would stop asking you?
Questions about Jennifer. Not because I love talking about my friend, but I feel a lot of times it's for gossip purposes, especially if I'm trying to talk about something important, like our podcasts, or exposing the abuses that we're talking about with Scientology and the victims of Scientology, and somebody asked me about Jennifer's wedding. I just find it utterly annoying. Not because, I don't want to give the idea that I don't like talking about my friend, but it's more about, like, when is she getting married? And, and it's like, well, if I had that exact info, I don't think I would tell you here. That's not my place to be saying. I mean, it's not.
You're probably good friends for so long because you don't blab all her business.
But that wouldn't be a good friend in general. Like, in general.
Exactly.
Yes.
We agree. What is your go-to song right now?
My go-to song is a rap song that I don't think I can say.
Okay.
But it is What You Gun Do. And it has a lot of curse words in it. And I listen to it when I go to meetings. I listen to it before meetings that I think people might annoy me. I do play it by Little John, by the way. I do play it very often.
What is the worst purchase you've ever made?
Ever made?
Or what?
Why don't we go recent?
Okay.
Okay, so we were talking about the internet stuff. So I saw the coziest looking sweatpants, because that's what I've been wearing since March. they had like this much thickness of like quilt. It looked like a quilt. And I was like, oh, but it wasn't on a human body. So I'm like, I need these. I need them in every color today. Okay, get them. When I tell you that I looked, my leg, my thigh looked that big. It wasn't my best purchase in the last month, I would say, last month.
Do you have any picture evidence of?
No, I literally said, do we know anybody who's 60 pounds? I won't even wear them. Like if there was a fire, I wouldn't even wear. I would never want a fireman to even see me in them. And by the way, I think of those types of things. Like, what am I wearing if, should there, God forbid, be a fire where nobody dies, but I have to leave the house quickly and there's a whole fire truck out there? That's what I think about. I think about the firemen who are going to see me. Am I looking attractive to the firemen?
I think that's fair. You know, pride.
That's what my grandmother taught me. She was always like, wear clean underwear because you never know what's going to happen.
Okay, before I let you go, because I want to make sure we give it its due, what is the best thing about being a game show host?
People. I love the connection to people. Like, you know, I'm doing a whole promotion, right, for People Puzzle and stuff. And everybody wants to play the game. And I'm like, I don't want to play the game with you. You're a personality. You're used to being on television. Like, you're not as fun as a normal person. And that is what I love the most, is like connecting with the contestants on the show. It's been an amazing, fun time.
Well, Leah, you're one of my favorite 6-minute guests ever. Come back anytime.
I better not hear that you have said that to somebody else, Savannah.
I actually don't believe I have.
I love you then.